Yeah, let us start the first topic, statements and variables, connectives, well-formed formula. So let us see all these simple topics. Yeah, first of all, let us see what is the definition of a statement or proposition. Okay, so you would have heard this statement topic maybe in the school level or maybe in the intermediate level. So you may be aware, but let me tell once again. So statement or a proposition basically is a declarative statement that is either true or false, but not both simultaneously. Okay, so any statement, if we can decide that as a true or false, we call that as a statement. Very simple statement. Let's see some examples. So suppose if we take 2 plus 2 equal to 10. So that is a statement and its truth value is false. Okay. Suppose if you take another statement, something like sun rises in the east, and that is a statement or that's a proposition and its truth value is true. Okay, like you can take any number of examples like Alexander discovered America. Okay, it's false, of course. Why it is false? Who discovered America? Columbus discovered America, right? So that is the reason that statement is false. Okay, so what is a statement, what is a proposition means any statement which you can decide either true or false, basically we call it as a statement. Okay, now suppose if you take some English statement, something like this: what a beautiful morning today. So that you cannot decide true or false, right? So that is not a proposition. Okay, what a beautiful morning it is, or what a beautiful morning today. Or similarly, fetch me a chalk, something like statements which involves commands. So they are not propositions. Or get me a chalk, okay, or get me a glass of water. So all these things cannot come under prepositions. So this is about what is a statement or a proposition and examples. Now let us see next topic, connectives. So connectives are, we can also call them as logical operators, either connectives or logical operators. So basically we'll be using all these connectives. Okay, and is also called as conjunction, or it is also called as disjunction, and not, that is negation, implies or implication, and the fifth one is by implication or by conditional, sixth one exclusive or, seventh one is NAND, and eighth one is NOR. So these are the different connectives we will be using. Okay, and for the end, normally we'll use either intersection symbol or this symbol can be used. Then for the R we use this symbol, and similarly for the negation, some others they use this and some others they use this tilde character. And for the implication we use arrow symbol, and for the by implication we use arrow with the two directions. Then this is exclusive or. Exclusive or, some others they use even something like this also. So this horizontal line maybe could be the below or above. And NAND basically which indicates not plus n, and we use up arrow. And for the NOR we use down arrow. So these are the different connectives. And what is the use of these connectives or operators means, normally I take two prepositions. Then these two prepositions, if you want to connect, definitely I need a connective. That is the reason these are called connectives, or they are also called as a logical operators. Okay. Now let us see how these connectives works. Okay. Or let us see when the statement when they involve connectives, when you, how to decide whether they are true or false. Okay. Now if you see the truth tables of all these connectives. So here I have taken P and Q are two propositions. P and Q are two propositions. And here, if P and Q are connected with a connective called R, connective is R, then how it works? Okay. So R is false only when both are false. In the remaining all the cases, it is true. Okay, so that means what? Now, suppose if we take here different cases, one minute, yeah. Now see, or is false only in this case. When both are 0, 0, then it is 0. Okay. Remaining all the cases, it is 1. So normally in our context, we use 0 or 0 also can be called as false, and 1 or 1 is can be considered as true. Okay. So these two we use interchangeably in the truth table. Okay. So when R is false when both are false, and remaining all the three cases, it is true or it is 1. That means in 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 case. Similarly, when AND is true, so the AND is true only when both are true, or AND is 1 only when both are 1. In the remaining all the cases, it is false. Okay, similarly, negation. Basically, negation operator negates the truth value. That means if the proposition is true, then negation of P becomes false. If the P is false, then negation of P becomes true. Okay, so that is the reason here I have taken negation of P values. And where is P? P is here. Okay, so if P is 0, then the negation of P is 1. Please see here. If P is 0, negation of P is 1. Of course, wherever P is 0, negation of P is 1. And if P is 1, then negation of P becomes 0. So a negation operator simply negates the truth value of the proposition. And if you observe carefully, it is a unary operator. That means it takes only one proposition, one operand. Whereas remaining all the operators are binary operators, where they take two operands or two prepositions. Okay. Now coming to the next operator, implication. So this implication is false only one case. That is, if first preposition is true and second preposition is false. Only in that case it is false. Okay, that is 1, 0 case or true false case. It's something like a true statement. A true person should not imply a false thing. Okay, so therefore implication, basically it is false. We consider it as a false only when the first preposition is true and second preposition is false. Now remaining all the cases it is true. So now in the 0, 0 case it is true, or 1. In the 0, 1 case is 1, and 1, 1 case is also 1. Okay, so this is how the implication operator works. Similarly, the by implication, you can see on the screen, it is true only when both the prepositions have the same truth value. What do you mean by same truth value? That means both the prepositions are either 0, 0 or both the prepositions are 1, 1. And the remaining two cases, it is false. That is, if one preposition is true and other one is false, in that case by implication is false. Okay, then exclusive or if you observe carefully, it is a negation of by implies. Observe carefully these two columns. Okay, so exclusive or is a negation of by implication. So hence exclusive or is false when both the prepositions have the same truth value. The remaining all the cases, it is true. That means in the 0, 0 case it is 0, and 1, 1 case is also 0, whereas in the 0, 1 and 1, 0 case it is 1. Okay. Then the next operator is a NAND. So we know that NAND is nothing but not plus AND, which is nothing but a negation of AND. So for the NAND, you have to refer the AND column. So this is your AND column, right? So when AND is true, we know that AND is true when both the prepositions are true, or AND is 1 when both the prepositions are 1. The remaining all the cases, it is 0. So negation means what? So NAND is false when both the prepositions are true. The remaining all the cases, it is true. So therefore, if you observe carefully, it is exactly these values are negation of and. Please observe carefully the AND column and the NAND column, they are negative to each other. Okay, and NOR, last operator, NOR is basically negation of or not plus or. And we know that or is false only when both the prepositions are false. In the remaining all the cases it is true. So negation of that means what? The NOR is true when both the prepositions are false. The remaining all the cases it is false. So therefore only in the 0 case, if you observe carefully, in the 0 case it is 1, and the remaining cases, that is 0 1 1 0 1 1 case, it is 0. So this is how all these operator works, or all these connective works. Why? Because when you connect the two prepositions, so we should know how to evaluate. We should know how to evaluate the truth values of that statement.